Hey folks, Jesse Randall, the director of the Michigan Forestry Innovation Center outside of Escanaba. We're inside our high fence, and I really don't know if we've done any videos in here since we've started this series. And we wanted to show you that our logging crew has moved from the one area of the station over inside this high fence area. This is a project that has now gone through its entire lifespan. They've collected all of the data on this, and it really now is beyond the rotation length that a normal forestry company is interested in at least for these trees. And we're seeing an uptick in mortality, an increase in disease, and a decrease in productivity. And that really is why we've decided to terminate this project. And so what Dave Nelson is doing is he's harvesting these trees. He's taking out some of the boltwood and he's whole tree chipping it. And so these trees have a mix of white poplar in them, which is good for the growth, bad for us long term. These are going to sprout vigorously. And so we're going to have a lot of root suckers coming up. And you can already see that through damage and other things. This is popping up from its root system right down here. So this is coming off of the existing root system. So you can only imagine, and we'll show you some pictures next year what this is looking like. But we estimate that there will be roots and sprouts going out at least 100 feet in all directions from this plantation that we're going to have to control. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use some chemical control on these. My hope is that this site right in here, once we clear it, and after probably 5 years or 10 years, we'll be able to grub these stumps out and they will have rotted down, that we can come in and put another plantation or another research project in this location. And that's kind of one of those limitations when we do forestry research, especially in a high fence enclosure. When the research is over with, it's a lot of cost to remove them. Then we're left with the stumps that have to degrade. So it's not an immediate turnaround for us. And so we normally build that into the cost of projects and in the planning that we have to do here at the station. So with this site, we're already thinking 5 to 10 years down the road. And that's kind of how we have to operate in forestry. You can see that this equipment, again, we have some small equipment, but you know, it would take us all summer to handle this. And Dave and his son probably walk through this little section in a morning. Everything's in nice, neat rows. They work well as a team. And you can see what they can do out there. And so we've probably got another day's worth of harvest here. And then we've got some other smaller plots that are a little farther away from their chipper. So that'll take a few more days worth of work. But all of these chip products will either go to the Verso mill in Escanaba or to Pinecrest to their boiler. So with that, follow along. But this is going to be a multi-year project to get this site back to where I can use it for other forestry and ag related research projects. And with that, please stay 6 feet away, be healthy, like and share our projects so we can get Yooper Forestry to more people out in the world. Thanks and have a great day.